because they already had pressure out of bottom. Alvaro was moving up to cover that area, but as you say, he just wastes a bunch of time. They'll go for Kyeahoo, flash in from Alvaro, and Jojo connects with the shuriken. Alvaro will get it with the ignite in the end. Great roam from the MKOI support. In the end, it will just be one crab apiece. Leads in support and mid for MKOI, where that kill and assist came out. Alvaro, oh, he tries to get away, but he's interrupted by the flag and drag. And now Busio blast comes and back. Alvaro will be able to walk back to the safety of his tower with the TP coming in as well. The miasma going down, though. They'll chase Elyoya as the wolf sinks his fangs deep into the Nocturne.
And Jojo had to base so much later that it was a 2 versus 3 for KC, as now Caliste ease forward.
He uses the barrier as well proactively here, chasing on to Supa, who only has the cleanse. Supa only has the cleanse, and you can't cleanse death. Alvaro now moving up again, tons of pings on him as he roams around the map. Kyeahoo needs to be careful. Doesn't have the flash anymore on this Casio. 1 minion away from 6, though. Hits it now. Petrifying Gaze will grasp Alvaro out of midair with the miasma down. You thought for a second he could turn it around, but in the end, it's enough from Jojo and Alvaro to get the kill. Busio going in with the exhaust as well. Yike is here for the follow-up, but Busio will just take the supportal combat kill.
A 1-for-1 as both supports are continuing to roam here across the map.
There's a Cataclysm advantage for KC. Busio on his way across, has the flash. Jojo gonna try and force him away. Kyeahoo flashes in from Busio as he dives in with the Zenith Blade, but Busio now has no mana and no way out. There's the Cataclysm. Jojopyun coming out as well, as we'll have an exchange of support. Jojo trying to get away. Myrwn TPing into the fray, but unable to find much purchase. Didn't have the equalizer.
Puzzling decision from MKOI here. Supa is basing down in the bot lane.
A lot of it helped by the fact that Alvaro has been around mid, looking for those ganks. Jojo's yet to die on this Akali, even though there has been a lot of action in the middle portion of the map. Kyeahoo doing a good job here, but the Paranoia is going to chase him down. Petrifying Gaze doesn't connect as Jojo flips over him and sends him to the Spirit Realm. Now Busio's in the middle of 3. Yike trying to do what he can, but Busio, without a flash, without a dash, without a hope of escaping, will be taken out. Peace has been made by Supa as he claims his first kill of the game. The broccoli has no protein in it.
No, but that's just a stereotypical meal.
Yeah,
chicken broccoli and rice.
Unseasoned, please, because apparently spices add too many calories. We're going to see a fight around the second dragon of the game. It's something KC have got in their favor, is the fact they managed to pick up that first with a good smite. Equalizer down, doesn't really clip onto too many people as Caliste is able to walk away. Solar Flare as well used on that front line, and Kyeahoo already takes down Myrwn. MKOI now all on the retreat, but Alvaro not given that luxury. Great fight from KC. They take the Drake and they get a double for their Casio.
I think like the way to play this MKOI comp is you need to find the window where one player missteps, one player's there's a good engage to be had.
And that's
another
exactly
fight's
what
gonna
KC
happen.
are looking for. As Yike goes in, flag and drag out. Now Busio needs to retreat, does still have the flash. Jojo on the chase, dashes across the wall for the chase, and they manage to pick it up with a Dustbringer. Canna flashes in, gets the double taunt, Supa cleanses away, and Alvaro's got a full second in exchange of supports. Petrifying Gaze did come out from Kyeahoo, but didn't land the stun on anyone.
Hopefully at least one.
At least one. It must. If he didn't get a plate, he wasn't auto-attacking the tower at all. As Alvaro's still only level 5. They're going to catch out Busio, who is on the rotation across here. Good Solar Flare gets one stun, but the Shroud of Darkness coming out from the Nocturne means that he's not CC'd. An ace in the hole for Supa, just to get an assist, as Myrwn secures his first of the game.
And even though Alvaro's still level 5, still making a lot of proactive map plays on this map, able to find Busio there.
You'd want that in some other spots, I feel, if you're MKOIs. Caliste Arcane shifts forward. Busio going in with the Zenith Blade for a good upshot wall dive. Into the Solar Flare. Yike there with a flag and drag. Cataclysm TP behind. Paranoia onto Caliste. And they've gone too deep. Yike down. The dive in from Jojo as well, as Caliste is going to feel the pain of a 5-point strike. Busio trying to run away, but MKOI collapsed perfectly to find a double. Jojo says 4-0-4. Enemies not found.
And it's a huge overextension from KC.
MKOI do still have a 3,500 gold advantage because of that sequence, and now with the Rift Herald, they're going to look to make a play. Jojo trying to take out Kyeahoo. Needs to dodge away from the Petrifying Gaze. Rift Herald comes down in the mid lane. Solar Flare there for the follow-up, and I don't think you wanted to take that right. Alvaro has to flash away, but with the Cataclysm following up, he's just going to die. Supa puts a couple of headshots into Yike, but not enough to get through the helmet that he's wearing. As MKOI, it was a bit of a disheveled play, you have to feel. Didn't even take the tower down.
Was it a Herald? He popped out
Herald,
that ended up in...
Herald
okay,
across the
just
wall.
keep
The
it
Paranoia
going.
comes in with the equalizer as well. Supa trying to get in range for an ace in the hole. I don't think he's going to be necessary to this. Elyoya gets his second. No real vision from MKOI. They gave it up for the push in top and the push in mid. Supa trying to walk in here. Jojo looking for a flank position. Canna's going to mark him. Drake down to 5k. Soul on the line. They go in with the taunt onto Jojo. Yike there for the follow-up. Flag and drag. Cataclysm. Jojo tries to dash away. Meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, Heroes Entrance coming out with Jojo with a perfect execution of an escape into an assassination. Will take one. Caliste is down, but so is Elyoya. And now MKOI on the retreat. The dive in from Alvaro, Busio, the one locked up. Canna trying to get in. The Justice Punch is blocked, but now Supa can't escape. The fangs of Kyeahoo as KC clean up the fight.
KC clean the fight, 4 for 1. They'll get the Mountain Soul, and the gold lead that MKOI held for so long has been diminished. Jojo tried to go for the flank. He's able to take down Caliste, and he wants to try to get the poke, but oh, Myrwn.
Flash away from Myrwn. Busio happy enough just to stand under this tower for a moment. Yike looking for the get. Look at how much damage Alvaro took. Just trying to answer the pressure from Busio. Elyoya is going to look for a paranoia towards the mid lane as they dive onto Canna, but Canna is so damn tanky. Elyoya forced away. A TP in from Kyeahoo as well as they look for the chase on towards this Nocturne. Miasma down. Jojo on the wrong side of it as another taunt comes out and Busio's here for the chase. A cataclysmic event in the base of MKOI, but perhaps KC has stepped too far.
KC bit it off a bit more than they can chew. 2 for 1 here as they're able to take down Supa, but they wanted to go for a bit more. They won't be able to break the inhibitors with this Nash. And Jojo is 6-0 on this Akali. I think playing quite well in every single team fight, but who does he kill? He's going to do, okay, maybe
they're all going to go in
Canna.
onto Canna here, who does have the flash. Will use it to get across the wall with the Justice Punch there. The taunt comes out. They'll go for the Chaser Heroes entrance. Silence as Canna does go down. Myrwn's TPing in here as well. There's Cataclysm in by Yike, but Yike falls again to Jojo. Caliste will take the counter kill, and now it's a 3v3 and Caliste begins to open up. Kyeahoo here for the cleanup as he slithers through the MKOI lines. The petrifying gaze doesn't even need to hit as KC turned the fight on its head.
KC had them routed. MKOI wanted to go for the play. Caliste is flashing forward. He wants to take down Myrwn as well, making an ace. They have the top wave. It's a 25-second death timer. I don't think they can end the game.
I mean, you could Farsight into Paranoia into jump in. That's the one play I see you having. There's the Farsight, 5k on it.
Elyoya has one, Myrwn has another Farsight.
Okay, so second Farsight, Paranoia, just too slow. A Solar Flare onto Alvaro means that Caliste is able to take the kill, and the Nocturne's going to join him in the Death Chamber. KC now with the Elder should be able to just march down mid. There's an inhibitor there for them. They could go for Myrwn as well if they want to make sure their siege sticks. But I think they're going to crack open the base of MKOI. Yike goes in with a Cataclysm. Doesn't win that trade, but does have a Guardian Angel to resurrect him from the dead. The true shot barrage! And once again, Kyeahoo shows that he's the King Cobra on this rift. Takes the kill. Jojo tries to get onto Canna, but you don't win those, Jojo. He might get the wave. A 5-point strike could clear some of this out at least. Not that much. It takes a while for Akali to work her way through a minion wave. But there's a big wave in the bot side as Jojo falls to the laser of the Elder. And KC, only faced with Alvaro and Myrwn, should be able to close this one out.
KC made the comeback happen in their own arena.
Busio down, and you're here as well. Alvaro is going to die. Yike on his way across. That's the first Nexus Tower down. Yeah, KC in their own arena, Jack, are not going to lose to MKOI today. 1-0 up in this best of 3, and even though MKOI had the advantage in the early game, it was all KC from 20 minutes on.
MKOI showed some great signs of life. They showed some great team fighting, but all the dragons went the side of KC, and that ended up being the thing that decided this game. Oh, this feels like this feels weird. After a weekend of teams just fighting level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A team that just plays normal League of Legends.
It's a fight for you. This Canna takes a lot of damage from Supa. Tries to flash away. Not close enough to the Mega with the Cosmic Binding. Landing. Supa claims first blood. Hushes the crowd here in Paris. They've decided they don't need any of that smoke.
And now Caliste wants to open up towards top side. Look for a cross map top for themselves. We'll have to see if MKOI decide to match it, as Myrwn should be able to stand united.
Public execution coming out as well. A shadow dash from Busio should be enough to catch out Myrwn here, who tries to dash away, still has the flash. There's the taunt, and Canna sets up perfectly to clean up that play. They're going to pull Canna back. Yep. I agree. I don't think it's anything. While Busio looks for a play onto Supa, who buffers the rocket jump away well. They could still look for Canna. Elyoya's on his way across. Canna about to go mega, but running.
That's the flash.
There's the Hound's Pursuit. Canna flashes it. Darking Daggers 1 hits. Darking Daggers 2 connects. The Mega, the wallop, the flash forward from Jojo. Canna surviving for so long. A supreme display of talent coming out. Elyoya's going to dive to the tower. Jojo's going to follow suit as Yike secures the kill. Myrwn will answer 2 for 2 the exchange. Meanwhile, in your picture-in-picture, we saw Caliste and Busio teaming up to get a kill. Supa in the mid lane trying to take down Kyeahoo. Flashes away. The tower shot won't be enough, and Busio gets him with just the tip of the shadow dash. KC open up the map.
And it started out slow, but both teams decided they want a fist fight. He
You
could
catch
get
him
one
out
shot,
on the move, right?
And that's maybe what's
Yike
happening.
goes in, Supa spots him, Supreme to save hand. Good buster shot back means Supa has time to buffer out the jump. With the Stand United coming in from Busio, would have been an uneven trade. TP coming in from Jojo as they look to answer with a play towards the top side. Kyeahoo trying to survive underneath the tower, has the Arcane Storm. The wave cleared out with the Rift held there. Kyeahoo's about to be in a 4v1. He steps forward, Elyoya goes in with a Hound's Pursuit, and there's just no escape. There's no way out of that one. I thought for a second Kyeahoo might be able to do something, but MKOI collapsed well on the top side.
It's a proactive play from MKOI. They get the top tower, they get the kill.
Busio with the Zeeks still looking for those possible engages. Stand United onto a Kyeahoo, onto a Nav as they jump in. MKOI have gained control of this bottom side. There is a red buff spawning, and now they might actually just look for a play in mid because KC are outnumbered. Hound's Pursuit in, Caliste flashes away, double TPs as they look for the collapse. KC want to take this play, a good tempered bait. Myrwn diving onto the back line, but there's a good Nard double wallop, and the damage on the back line of MKOI is just too big. Jojo falls first, Elyoya forced away, Supa trying to survive, dashes, but he face plants into a wall. What is it with the MKOI bot lane and the jungle walls this game? Myrwn misses the public execution, and Caliste brings down the guillotine. Alvaro has to flash away, but KC with a perfect collapse clean up MKOI. You can see they have doubled as well. Kyeahoo picked one up earlier, hasn't had to use it before. He's almost up towards the Zhonyas with a needlessly large rod in his inventory as well. MKOI trying to posture around the Baron, but the Gravity Well's gonna stun up Jojo, and I don't think he gets out of this one. Yike displaying his talent in the Adidas Arena, grabs himself a double. You can't step further forward into your jungle, and again, we have that same problem we had in game 1 of the series. Who face checks? Oh, is it a Bard or Supa trying to get away from this? Hound's Pursuit going on to Caliste as well. He's dodged to the side of the Tempered Fate. He manages to extract himself, but Yike doesn't manage to do the same. A huge shutdown. Public Execution does not connect onto Caliste, who supercharges away. Elyoya is still on the chase. A Magical Journey is going to charge them onto Busio, who shadow dashes away. Canna trying to get to the Blast Cone. He'll jump for freedom, jump for joy, and manage to escape as well. Meanwhile, Kyeahoo takes a mid tower.
Making the Baron power play negative for KC, as now Kyeahoo wants to look until Elyoya has to Stand United.
Stand United comes in, Elyoya silenced with the Arcane Storm, tries to eviscerate out, shielded up by Jojo, but Caliste is here to mop up the kill. The final order enough, Myrwn trying to step forward to steal away the red buff, and he does manage to do so.
KC should be able to pressure top, bot, and bot here, as maybe MKOI can look for a play onto Canna, but he should be fine with
Yike's reading it! Oh, baby! Yike! On fine form here in game 2, now 6-2-1 on this Kyeahoo.
Woo! That was so much damage.
That was a soul read. That was a soul read.
That was a one-shot from Yike and a half onto Supa, and they might be able to break open the inhibitors here as they continue to pressure down 3 lanes. A top laner on a team when the game is losing and hard to play, if he is solid, that means he's doing really well. And if there is a player to bring it back in this game, it's probably Myrwn as we see him onto Canna now.
Jumps onto Canna, Hound's Pursuit out from Elyoya as well, as Canna tries to leave the wall but doesn't get over, flashes away, public execution into the Nar! Beautiful! Oh, magnifique! C'est bon here on Paris! What a play from KC as Jojo has to flash away, but Supa does not share that same fate. Alvaro chased out by KC. It's a quadra quatre for Karmine Corp as they look to close out the series.
KC has shut the door in MKOI's face. Myrwn wanted to try to go for the play on Canna, but they just didn't have the damage. And KC, they're gonna win this series 2-0, showing their supremacy in Paris.
And they're not done with it yet. Jojo falls, joins 4 more in the grave as KC just sweep away the Spanish contingent. KC 2-0.
A stellar game from Yike and Caliste.